Hey, hi everyone, and welcome. Hola a todos y bienvenidos. Salud, sabá, buongiorno. Ni yolpaki y pampa, ni mitzi shmati. Bashka walik, kimak olal. And welcome to the fourth episode of our podcast, Multi-Lingual Zone. I'm so excited to be here with you. My name is Kim, and I'm your host on this podcast. Today, we have a special guest who's from Argentina, a really good friend of mine that I met in an English-speaking community with so many learners around the world, which is called the Influency Community by Hadar Shemesh. A big shout out to Eduardo and a big shout out to her because she's an amazing teacher and language coach that I have learned so many things from her that has definitely helped me to change my way of thinking, my mind, and overcome the fear of speaking English and so on. Today we have our friend Eduardo Luján from Argentina. Wow, I'm so excited. He's one of the most active members of that community, in my opinion, and he has helped many like me in this learning process. He does Zoom sessions that are merely conversational. He proposes topics, he motivates people, he's very friendly and an excellent friend, actually. I have the honor of having Eduardo in this fourth edition and episode of Multilingual Zone. And on this occasion, we'll ask him, how do you think knowing English has changed the way you connect with people? Well, thank you so much, Eduardo, and there you go.
Hello, guys. Hi, Kim. Hi, everybody. How are you doing, guys? This is Eduardo from Argentina, and I'm really glad to be here participating in this new project of my friend. So thank you so much again, Kim, for inviting me and letting me the chance to share my ideas and thoughts on this topic. Okay, guys, I've been learning the language since 2016. Before that, I didn't take any class. Just 20 years before at school, I had the subject English. But since 2009, I was starting, consuming more often English content. Even though I didn't understand fully what they said, I still kept watching, and eventually I started understanding a lot from those videos. So I was kind of able to watch a video in English and having like a 70 or 50% of the meaning of what's going on there. But I didn't have like a formal education or a solid knowledge about the language. But I was kind of familiar with English, but not able to speak or write. So it was until 2016 when I decided to join college and start learning the language. I was 30 at that time. Now I'm 38. So, there are two questions that Kim shared with me, and we are supposed here to answer those. So the first one says, how have you built your confidence in English? So as I have mentioned, I started in 2016. It took like 3 years to start talking a little bit in English, to feel some confidence and, starting joining the pieces, vocabulary, grammar, phonetics, everything I learned at school, in college. But it took like 2 years more at the end of the year 2020 when I started joining some speaking clubs in a community that is called the Influency Community. And, that was like the aha moment. When I started talking to people in English, I found something like the magic key for fluency and confidence. So at the beginning, it was really hard. I remember like going on these events, online events, these meetings, and skipping, When it was the time to join, I was like very nervous and afraid and, thinking that My English wasn't enough, so I was skipping many of those chances to speak. But it was just one day when I decided, no, I'm going to join, never skip again. And, since that time, just, it blew my mind. I felt very enthusiastic about the language again. I wanted to learn more from people, talk with whatever person comes across there in these meetings. And yes, it was like a magic pill. I think that I found the real purpose of learning a language, that is to connect and communicate with people. So just by practicing the language, using it in a real context, in a real situation, I found a way to improve my speaking skills and gain more and more and more confidence. Then I decided to become a host, and I have been hosting sessions, speaking clubs since then. I started in 2021 in March. So since March 2021, I've been hosting sessions in English. And, that was another type of activity or role that I took that helped me to gain the confidence and becoming more fluent in the language I love speaking, By the way, I speak Spanish because I'm from Argentina. Okay, and the next question is, how has English as a second language helped you connect with friends and people around the world? I'm going to make this answer very short because we don't have much time. But, I cannot imagine my life without knowing English. I remember before, when I was younger, I just imagined talking with people from other countries like Pakistan, like India, like Thailand, like the US, people in Poland, the Netherlands, But I remembered that I had to know many languages. But, we have the fortune in this era, in these times of our history, that English is the key for the world. If you know English, you are able to move and communicate and learn from the sources, meet people and learn from their cultures and share a passion with them, because you're not only talking with someone else that speaks a different language than you, but also both are practicing and sharing this passion of learning a second language. So, I think that English helped me to experience the world from the comfort of my home, because unfortunately I haven't had the chance to travel, but I'm sure that I will be doing that in the near future. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this time with me, and all the best, my friend Kim, for this new project. Thank you so much again for inviting me. And guys, see you around.
Thank you very much, Eduardo, for that amazing experience. The honor is mine, of course, for having you here with us. Your experience and your process have been and continues being something we've got the opportunity to learn from. Thank you very much for your friendship and for continuing to motivate many more people like us who are in the process. It'll be a pleasure to have you back in the future, and I send you a big hug till Argentina. Thank you very much to everyone who listened to us in this fourth episode of Multilingual Zone. We'll be trying to publish the videos and podcasts constantly. Please subscribe to our channel on YouTube, comment, share it. We'll soon be on Spotify, and also follow us on Instagram as at multilingualzone by KLA. All letters are lower cases, of course. I'm going to repeat it one more time. So that will be at multilingualzone by KLA. If you want to participate in this podcast, please type us a comment and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. We'll be waiting for you in the next one. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this podcast with all language lovers around the world that you know. Thank you for tuning in. Greetings and see ya next time.